Hey, this is Shana Middleton coming to you live from Solution Sunday with Shana. Today was our first home buying seminar for the new year of 2019. We had a packed house in here. We gave out so much information. We gave out prizes and gifts. And I'm just ecstatic about what 2019 is going to bring. My next seminar is on next Sunday, January 13th. You need to get in here and get this information so we can see you at the table.
I met Shana through a lady who sat in the same seminar. In May of last year, I received a letter from my subdivision, well not my subdivision, my apartment complex stating that they were going up $1,000 in my rent. Right. My point exactly. I was already paying $1,400 for a one-bedroom apartment. Yes. And they wanted to go up $1,000. So I was stressed out, called my mother because I'm from New York, so I've only been here for 2 years. Called my mother crying like I don't know what I'm going to do. I spoke to a different mortgage lender who ran my credit and everything and was like, oh, we can approve you for a $100,000 loan. So I'm like, yep, no, that's not what I want. Talked to my coworker, who was like, I'm gonna rent a house for now just to see if this is something I can do. Because nobody in my family owns a house. So she gave me Shana's phone number, told me to call Shana. It was a setup because she knew Shana wasn't going to give me information on everything else. I called Shana, didn't know her from a campaign, didn't follow her on social media, nothing. I never met this lady a day in my life. We were on the phone for about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, and the whole time I was on the phone with her, I was in tears because everything that she told me, it was things that I had to pray to God about. She told me that we were going to break the curse, the generational curse. She told me that I was, living out of fear. Why should I rent a house when I can buy one? So I'm like, yep, I don't have the funds for it. My credit score is not where it needs to be. She asked me what my credit score was. I told her. She was like, so why are you renting again? Yeah, I don't have the money for it and I'm not ready. Like I have to be out of my apartment by the end of this month. So after I talked to her for an hour and a half, I got off the phone with her, went back to work, called my mother. She told me to call her back that night. Yeah, nope, didn't want to talk to her again. She's not going to force me to buy a house. Like I don't have the funds for it. The next day, which was a Friday, she texted my phone like, hey, I need you to call me immediately. Yeah, no, I don't want to talk to you because I don't have the money. She then called my phone. So I'm like, okay, let me answer because this lady's a little bit crazy. I talked to her on the phone and she's just like, hey, I need you to fill out this loan application. I have this program that's giving teachers money. So I'm like, okay, sounds great, but I've heard this before. Like some of you asked, I've been going to NACA, different programs, just wasn't what I wanted to do. So being obedient, I did fill out the loan application and Jared then sent me an email telling me that I qualified for a $275,000 loan. Yeah, same week. So I'm just like, yeah, something's not right. But again, trusting the process, trusting God's plan. I called Shana back. She told me, okay, so this is what I need you to do. I need you to go down to an event that was taking place. Wells Fargo was running it. They were giving teachers $17,500 towards their home. She told me to take my pre-qual letter down and we'll go from there. I went down there, didn't have an appointment. You were supposed to have an appointment, didn't have an appointment. I was a walkthrough. Within 30 minutes, they had qualified me for the $17,500. So I called Shana back. Again, never met this lady, couldn't tell you what she looked like. She instantly just started screaming on me. Like, girl, we going shopping. Ready. I instantly was just in tears because, again, in a matter of a week, all of this is taking place. So she told me to send her some of the houses that I was looking at. I sent her some of the houses. We went shopping. The first time I met her, literally, like, she'll tell you, we in the middle of a street just crying, hugging each other. We looked at a few houses. She became my mother because she's just like, nope, you can't stay here. You hear the kids running down the street. You see the trash on the side of the road. I think we looked at 3 houses and it was just like, no. I began to get discouraged because with the program we had to close by the beginning of January. We're now in June. With that, there was a subdivision that I kept driving by and something told me go into the subdivision. So I called Shana, hey, I'm driving in the subdivision, the houses are beautiful, can you see if they have anything available? She called me back and was just like, so my friend is the selling agent, stay where you are, she's going to meet you. So we met each other, I went into the house, and just like she said, instantly, I'm like, this is my house. Everything that I had prayed for, the pictures I was showing my mom of other houses, this house had everything. So I called Shana back again, the lady, you know, worked with us, brought Shana my money, my earnest money that Saturday. And from there, like when I tell you, this lady has held my hand through the entire process. She held my hand. Now, Jared and I have had a few altercations. I told him, you know, I felt like he was cheating on me because Shana said we were going to be married. He wasn't calling me. Something just wasn't right. I called Shana, like, Shana, should I, you know, be worried? Should I be concerned? She's like, no, if he's not calling you, that means everything is working as it should. When I tell you the entire team was amazing, I was able to close on my home from the time I met Shana to the day I got my keys in a matter of 6 weeks. Wow. The entire process. Even then, Shana was able to, you know, talk to some people, get some things together. When I sat at the table, Jared told me, you know, I had to bring a certain amount of money to the table. Shana and I went to lunch that day for closing, on my closing day. And she was like, girl, look at your emails. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm a little nervous, a little concerned. My nerves bad, like I haven't been able to sleep because this is a big deal to me. They had to wire me, well, they had to cut me a check at the closing table because I had wired them too much money. Wow. So again, when she tells you to trust the process and anything is possible, I am a living witness that it is. We become more than just, I've become more than just her client. I've met her husband and her children. They know I'm family. So again, that's my story.
Her seminar, and I sat right there. Good luck. At the time, my job had me traveling a lot, so I didn't have the time to look for houses. But Shana and her team were very, very helpful. I kind of forgot the details. But
Yes, okay. You got the same thing.
Yes, I got the grant money.
She got the same lift funds, except for Kiana got $17,500 as an educator, and Loretta got $15,000.
Right.
And two, she went down just like Kiana, and they gave her money. And we, my team and I, because Loretta traveled so much, it was hard to, you know, get her out to view homes. So we would go in and take videos and send them to her.
Speaking of which, the job that I had at that time, I wasn't making enough money. So I was concerned because my student loans were up. My debt to income ratio was very, very high. So I was very worried about it. So when that came along, you know, getting that $15,000 grant was very helpful. And then even after I got it, I was still worried about, you know, when you own a home, it's not like renting because things can go wrong. And even when I went through the home buying, you have to take a class for that grant. And the lady told me that you have to find another job or that, you know, because the money was not enough. And right before I closed, I got a job offer that paid me much more that if I had gotten it before, I wouldn't have qualified for the grant.
Right. Because it was income driven too.
So trust the process.
Yes.
And her team are awesome. And another thing about documents, one thing that I found helpful was always save all your documents in Dropbox. One of you guys are familiar with it. So, because he will ask you for documents all the time, even if you've sent it before. Don't add me, just go to Dropbox and email it. That was right.